What if I told you one of the most influential groups in American banking, Hollywood, medicine, science, and tech, spent centuries being expelled, excluded, and pushed to the margins? Not because they were powerful, but because they assumed nothing was guaranteed. Jewish Americans are about 2% of the US population. So why do they keep showing up in industries where failure is common and security is rare? The answer isn't money. It's what survival teaches you to build before success ever arrives. For centuries, Jewish communities learned the same lesson over and over, usually after being expelled. Land could be taken. Jobs could disappear. Protection could expire overnight. So betting your life on stability was a mistake. Instead, they invested in what traveled well: education, adaptability, community, risk tolerance, and continuity. This wasn't culture for culture's sake. It was insurance. When Jewish immigrants arrived in America, they weren't powerful. They were packed into places like the Lower East Side. It was crowded, poor, and temporary. America didn't promise safety, but it offered something new. Ownership didn't require permission, and to people used to permissions being revoked, that changed the question.
How do we belong? How do we belong? What can we build that doesn't need approval?
In America, there were two paths. The safe path, which were elite firms, old institutions, social approval, and the open path, risk, uncertainty, and no guarantees. Jewish immigrants tried the safe path and were told, not yet, not here, not people like you. So they stopped waiting. Instead of asking, who will hire us, they asked, what can't be blocked? That question leads you to ownership. Most stories ended quietly, with the Jews having small businesses and stable incomes. Children sent further than the parents ever went. But a few went really far. Take Michael Bloomberg. He didn't invent finance. He didn't inherit power. He noticed something boring but critical. Markets ran on information, and the information was terrible. So he fixed that by offering speed, accuracy, and clarity. Hollywood worked the same way. Early Jewish studio founders didn't choose movies because they were glamorous. They took control of studios, contracts, distribution, before anyone important cared. Long before America, the same instinct appeared in Europe, with the most misunderstood name in financial history, the Rothschild family.